It's all in the title. We're finishing up a permit set. Got Rhino fired up already. But let's get that latest file open. Let's see. It's the right project folder. Latest is this one. Continue. Yeah, this is latest file. Okay, cool. I got some details here in case. So, okay, first and most important thing. In case they miss it on the floor plan, we're going to specify here on the cover sheet that we are not only applying for the change of use, and okay, so this is the first part of the permit. Change of use of a 591 square foot unit at this address from an existing office to a new Pilates studio. We're going to add part 2 of that permit here. And demolition of interior partition walls and we have the previous permit actually showing that their partition walls are not structural. Let's see here. From initially built under permit number. And we're going to give them the permit number of the previous permit so they can verify that they're non-structural partition walls. Okay. Okay, now let's move this down. Demolition of or removal of? Removal. Demolition is a bit of a strong word. It's not really something being demolished. It's just interior partition walls that are not structural, not holding anything up other than themselves, and not even going to the structure above them. They stop at the drop ceiling. Okay, now print display. There's a really good command in Rhino called print display, where when you turn it on, it shows you the line weights as they're going to print. And I recall these ones being a little heavy. Maybe we should just hatch them. Where's my hatch layer? Hatch. Oh, this door. Wow. getting a little bit messy. I hope it hatches. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna start here now. Okay, this should hatch. All right. Unless if there's one of these that's like barely off by like 1/32 of an inch or something, then it'll give me an issue, but hopefully, from the looks of it, it looks like a completely closed set of lines. Hatch. Ooh, nice. We're good. Solid hatch. Oh, it just didn't hatch this top piece. Okay, there's some issue with this one. Hatch. Yeah, it's not hatching though. Let's just do this. Let's hatch this separately. Or should we leave that? Yeah, that's actually fine. Okay, there's this. Let's copy this over. But, oops, not ground plane, group. That's the thing about Rhino. Sometimes you're typing one command and you press enter, thinking that's the command that picked up, but you didn't think about, oh, there was another command that also starts with GROU. I typed GROU. I thought it was automatically going to group. It went to ground plane. All right, now it's grouped. Okay, let's see, copy. Let's get this line. Wait, is this going? Yes, it's going to the right place. From here. To this top edge. Let's group this again. All right. Delete. And then here, yeah, that's actually fine. Okay. Save. Now, something I noticed on the site plan that needs work is it's all one line weight right now. Where's the heavy line? I want to go over the actual building outline with a heavier line weight. First of all, let's see the building and aerial view on Google Maps. Huh. The record doesn't seem to fully match what's on Google Earth. Something weird going on here. Here, like this way we'll see clearly what's the building with this heavy line around it. Let's explode this. 4 segments, separate this one out and join. And at the front, yeah, that's the heavy line. I'm gonna move this in so we really imply the entry. Actually, let's weird with this. Shows. Okay, let's keep it as 1 for now. Let's try this. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Hydrant. Maybe we place the address here. Give them no room to doubt. Oh wow, they actually broke the hatch up into individual lines. I need to zip in here. Try it just below so the hatch isn't getting in the way of it. Okay. These 2 sheets are good for now. I want to see if here, wait a minute, actually, I got these scales off. Yeah, these ones are at 8th and those ones are at 16th. Let's save those. Today is the 20th. 26042001. Save. And here we have these at 16th. Scale. Save. Let's see if we can get these at quarter, actually. Let's get this whole sheet. Scale it. It might work at quarter, but it's really tight. I might just leave these at 8th. Here, I should provide the existing permit info for this. That'd be a really good idea. Let's give ourselves some reference lines for this to fit into. There we go. Let's move this up. And here, we'll put the info about those walls being demoed. Oh, and then we gotta clean up the sections a little bit more. And this one, we don't need to show the walls that are being demoed. It's just a reference plan. Oh, so from the client today, I found out that these reformers, these interior furnishings are going to be 15 inches tall. So we can draw that in now at 15. What was the command for removing unused layers? I think it's purge. I should probably do that. Just try purge. Layers. Yes, let's purge unused layers. Oh, there we go. Nice, clean up some layers there. What layer is this? Let's ungroup this. Like what? Layer name. Furnishings. Oh, it's right there. All right, it's grouped back. Okay. Furnishings. All right, let's use this. 15 inches tall. Perpendicular. 15 inches down. Nice. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are these aligned perfectly? Yes. There's this wall and yes, nice. All right, this is looking pretty good. Now, what do we want to do next? Let's see. I do want to add some more information to these sections and more information to these floor plans. Okay, first. First, let's get the old permit information here. I need to type that out. It's taking a little too much space. Save. Okay, now we're going to input the old permit number here. Oh, there's another 0 after here. I'm just going to type in the exact permit info that's on the record. Building alter / repair. Subtype. Show. Use 13. Issuing office. West LA. TI interior non-partition to enclose space. Okay. And this points to here. It's too big. All right. Let's put this in the text later. Use to and then here, I'm going to take this as a reference and edit it. Walls. Constructed under number to be removed. Let's make this super clear. Rotate. There. Let's dimension this. Just put it as text inside. Diameter. Turn radius. for handicap access for the ADA, Americans with Disabilities Act requirement for a wheelchair to be able to turn. 5-foot diameter to be unobstructed. Scale this down. They might require at some point a zoomed in version of this restroom to prove everything is ADA accessible. But this is a really small change of use project. We might be grandfathered in with a lot of this stuff, so they might not. We'll see. Okay, now the next thing I wanted to do was add more detail to this section. So it turns out this one doesn't have heating, it's only cooling. Top. Here, let's call this plenum space. Let's mirror this. It's a little small. Okay, now here. Strong person, let's see. Well, let's give it the front door here. Split this. Let's make this a thing. Yeah. And let's draw a person. Maybe 5'10", 5'11". Just average person here. Let's see. Here. JPEG, perfect. Picture. Here we go. What? File type not supported. That was a JPEG. PNG. Right. Hopefully this works. Sure. Oh, this works nice. We can put the PNG in here. Ooh, sick. Oh, since it's a curl, let's not do 510. Maybe we'll go 5.5. 5.6 maybe. That's 5.6. Scale. 5.6. Okay, here. Let's get the curved polyline. Nice. Ooh, nice. All right, let's see how this looks. Perfect. Thin line. Oh yeah, we need the section markers on here. Okay, let's see. This one we're cutting through here. Let's cut through this door too. There. this, this. Line. Okay, now where we're cutting through is here. Exactly. So that is the long section. Save. And then the short section. Let's see. Let's get these reformers in here too. Stretch this direction. Boom. Done. All right, now here and let's make this one so it's not quite the same. This should be more of a front view. This in here anymore. Save. Yeah, these are in 2D. I'm using Rhino right now, not Revit. Thanks. Trace this one here. Save. But let's me insert this image. Oh, no, that one. This one. Oh, nice. break them. Dun, 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 dun. This is going to make the sections look much more relatable when we have this human figure in here. It's going to give scale to everything right away. Slow, slow, here and here. This bag. Nice. Bam. All right, how does this look? Ooh, fire! That over. All right, perfect. Save. I prefer here, this one. I prefer Rhino big time, yes. It's much freer. There is a good part about Revit, which is when you do your 2D drawings, you get 3D models out of them, and you could adjust the 3D models as needed. But I do really love the freedom of Rhino. Rhino just feels like holding a pencil in your hand and drawing on paper. Okay, now we rotate this over. Let's see. Here. Here. Perfect. Save. So we should probably show some slopes here on this roof. Let's see here. You're 51 minutes into this live stream. is sectional 1. This is section 2. Maybe we don't need this to be so symmetrical. Explode. Explode. We don't need these to be so heavy. Yeah. Save. Yeah, I agree. Revit is rigid. It is an amazing tool though, because you can get drawing sets done really quickly, and that's why many architecture firms are using Revit now. I used a lot of Revit over the last few years, and I'm just switching back to Rhino. I mean, depending on the job, the right tool for the right job, right? Okay, let's get some slopes. Get some slopes into this roof here. This is existing, so let's get that to be clear. Save. This is existing. 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 It's here. File left with the rest of the text. This is kind of strange. Yeah. ArchiCAD is big, really big outside of the US. I know a lot of firms in Europe are using ArchiCAD. I wonder if I should hatch the walls that enclose this unit. If that would make it more clear that this is not part of the unit. Yeah, I probably would. You know what? Yeah, let's hatch these. I'm just going to take this, this, copy it over. Let's see. Suppose. Great. Object layer. So this should be clear that these are the walls that define unit number 3/4. Attach this. Should be pretty straightforward. Actually, let's make this dark gray. Let's lock this layer. Look how this text is sticking out so much. Okay, that should be right. Looks pretty good. That's the outlet. That's the light switch. Light switch. We should have a little legend just in case people aren't sure what's what. Outlet. Save. Should be clear that those are the neighboring units. Wouldn't making the existing much lighter have the same effect, or is it hard to see clearly and hatching has a more definite effect? This is actually all existing. All we're doing is demolishing these existing walls and bringing in this new furniture. All of these walls are existing. I'm only hatching the ones that are defining this unit. So I think when the contractor and the plan checkers read the scope of work at the top of the cover sheet, it should make everything very clear. All right, let's print these out. Let's update these to have today's date. See, this is all the final title block. It needs to be updated. I should probably actually draw some ducts in here. It's Sip of water. Well, having some apple cider vinegar water, apple cider vinegar and lemon. Good for the whole body, except for the teeth. So we drink it with a straw. And you don't want too much apple cider vinegar. It needs to be diluted because it is a bit too acidic. So you get a cup of water, a little bit of apple cider vinegar, and you drink it with a straw because it can rot the teeth. While it is anti-inflammatory for the rest of the body, not so good on the teeth. Okay, before I print this out, or before I add the ducts in here and print this out, I'm gonna get a cup of tea and look this over again. Don't touch that dial. Don't touch that dial. We are back. We are back. All right. Let's draw some ducts in here. So this goes down here. So this goes down. This. Let's do the one I want. And bring these over. egress. Okay. So there, this is diagrammatically showing the HVAC coming in. Maybe we show the water heater up here. All right. And here, do we show these slopes too? Yeah, why not? Save. All right, this might be it. This might be it. Save. Okay, this is good for today's draft. I hope they don't end up requiring a Title 24 Part 6 energy report, which they might. It's like a 50-50. Yeah, this should be good. All right, let's print these out. What do I call this? Let's find the right project first. Here's the correct project folder. Draft 02. Print. Set. Okay. Oh, actually, the paper size one is 24 by 36. 1/8 scale set. Okay, let's move this here. Let's align this corner. All right. Wait. I think that's right. Actually, this is draft 02, sheet 1. Save. Print this out. Let's move this over. Print. 2. Now this is where we shift scales to 1/8 inch. Wait a minute, those are 1/8 inch. Yeah, there's something wrong here. This isn't 16th, this actually was 1/8. The paper size got messed up. Save. Yeah, this is 1/8. So then these are quarter. I knew it. So I had the scale right from the beginning. It was just the sheet size that got messed up at some point. Quarter, quarter. Now, quarter. Set. And 3. Set. Print. Oh, 4. So let's do. This one is page 5. So is this back to same quarter inch? Yeah, that's right. Okay. Yes, absolutely. Save changes. Let us get these PDFs combined. Combine as. Combine files into a PDF. I don't like the spacing here. Hey, what's up?
Hey, were you able to speak to Alex, or did you guys talk, or?
No, haven't talked yet.
Oh, he said, I think on the text message he said, do you have a minute to talk?
Oh, did he? Oh, I haven't seen that. Let me see.
On the text message, and I don't know if he responded or you talked. Or
Oh, here. Oh, are you available for a quick phone call? Yes.
Okay, so that's why I was calling, because I thought maybe you'd already talked to him.
Oh, no, I haven't seen that. I just saw
Okay,
it.
so you didn't answer. Okay, so talk to him, see what he says about the whole thing. If he's maybe done research since I saw him, I don't know, maybe not. And then call me back when you've talked to him to see what he says or what he's thinking or whatever. Okay.
All right.
If you can, thank you.
For sure.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay, bye.
No problem. Later. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I didn't like the spacing on this cover sheet. Let's add one more space. Oh, actually not there. Let's add space here. Oh yeah, I was going to dimension here the section height. Print display. Actually, we should pull this off of the section. (8'8". here. Foot 2 to structure above. Save. There we go. Okay, so we updated. Let's see which one's the last sheet here. Sheet 5. We updated the cover sheet. Cover sheet is a 1/4 inch scale. No, wait. 1/8 inch scale. Print. Save. Close this. Save changes, yes. Okay, now we combine the files. Combine. I think we need some more dimensions in here. Text is a little too big. All right, we might have to print. Let's see. Sheets 3 and 4 again. They need some more dimensions. Open this. See, that's too tall. This is too tall too. Oh, actually, move these same dimensions over to make sure they're exactly the same. And then maybe we get a, let's see, where's text? Dimension here. could make 6.5. There we go. And we just get a dimension here. So weird. Dimension here. Finish with this. Nice. All right, let's carry these same dimensions over. Let's get this also copy. Here. Bam. Centered. Okay, all right, that should be good. Okay. All righty. We updated sheets 3 and 4. Let's print those out again. Sheet 3. sheet. Let's see. Bam. All right, this should be it. Come on, Clouds and Acrobat. We're gonna submit these tomorrow midday, so I am going to look over them one more time before. Combine this into a single PDF. I still don't like the site plan. I should show the HVAC in here too. And this might be a little too big. All right, we're gonna update the cover sheet one more time. And we're gonna update this one more time. Copy. Spare this. Okay, that should be it. This is going to be sheet 5. And what are we changing on the cover sheet? Oh yeah, the size of the text was too big here. Scale. Bam. Did anything else about the cover sheet look weird? Let's see. Oh yeah, these lines are a little too light. Okay, select objects. Oh, that's why it's too light. Tron as Dutch. Sure. Oh no, no. Display. Wait, what was it? Print display. State on. Yeah, there we go. Should be it. We are in business. And what I'm not so sure about this line. Anyways, let's print the cover sheet first. going back to 1/8 inch. So line it perfectly there. Print for 1. Side plan. You know what we need actually? Property line. It goes like this, probably. Okay. Get the property dimensions one more time. What was it? Check this. Oh, they have the Zenith. Wow. Website looks a little different today. Property is 100 this way, and the other way it's, what was it? By 125. Okay, it's 100 by 125. So let's get that ortho 125, 100, 125. What? 25 feet and then 100. How is that possible? Is this 3 lots? Oh, no, it's 2. It is 2 lots placed together. Is the scale of this off? Let's see. Distance. Yeah, the scale is off. This is actually 12 foot. 12 feet there. Yeah, we gotta scale this down. Scale. Bam. Okay, now the property lines should actually click. Scale. Scale, scale, scale. Bam. Okay, now this should be correct. What is going on with these property lines? How are they still not fitting? So it should be. Oh, did I accidentally scale down this with it? Yeah, that's why. Okay, the property is here. Dimension. Yes. We're scaling down this. Nice. I might have scaled down too much. Let's get this to be 13. Okay. Now it should be right. Scale from here to here, down to here. These are our property lines. Yeah, now that fits right. Let's make this a dash. Let's give this a new layer, property line. Change object layer. Center. Fire hydrant. Okay. Now let's print this again. Set here. Print. Let's sheet 2. Yes. What? Print it. I opened the file too soon. Should let it print. Go to yes. Let's watch here. Date, the time. There we go. It's updated now. Yeah, it's not doing the. It's not getting the dash line right. Do we have to fake it? Order. Then you know what we should do? We should this a little more centered. Print, yes, yes. Okay. Did it update again? Yeah, let's see how it looks now. It's not dashing it at all. Dash looks solid. All right, we might just have to make this continuous. Just draw it ourselves. This is a really thick line. Rhino, Rhino, Rhino. 13 feet over. We get the center of this. Yeah, that's probably what we should do. And this is one place where Revit is superior. But we're doing this in Rhino. Just get these objects, copy this one down. All right, we've got our property lines to the north and the south. I believe those are correct. Now let's get our property lines to the east and west. Select, copy, rotate. Let's copy this. Oh yeah. Worked. Oh no, I didn't on this one. Boom. Boom. Remove these. All right, we got it. That worked. Call this PL. That should be good. That's the proper line. Here. Let's put one here. There. And let's put one. Wait a minute, why is this off? Did this get shifted? Oh. Select objects. Oh no, it is right. Wait a minute, no, it's not. It should be coming to here. All right, we got it. How long is the lecture? Wow, we're about to hit 2 hours. All right, final set needs to be printed before we hit the 2-hour mark. 6 minutes. Print. To save. There we go. Yeah, there it is. What's up, Alex?
Hey, Ara, is that how you pronounce it, brother?
Yeah, that's right.
Ara, okay, so that's a beautiful name, bro.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, so check it out. So I went to go look at the job site today, and I did some quick little field measurements, and I noticed that the ceiling, even though it looks, more than enough for standard use, I was talking to the owner, and I told her, hey, if they're gonna be standing on top of those reformers, they're gonna be like 2 feet taller. So if a man or a taller woman gets on top and puts their hands up, they're gonna touch the ceiling. So that's where the question comes into play about potentially raising the ceiling. I know on your detail right there on your cross section, you're talking about having that plenum space. I think you should leave it. I think all we should really do is just, instead of it measuring, let's just say like 8'6", what is that, like 104, let's just crank it up a little bit. I probably want to leave the finished ceiling height like at 9'6" or something like that. So we'll still have a drop ceiling. All I'm going to do is raise the existing drop ceiling. I went up there and I did a field measurement, and I have plenty of clearance for me to raise those things up. So essentially, we're going to make it look like we didn't do anything. Like you still have a drop ceiling.
Okay, what size do you believe that the ceiling should appear in the section? What height?
Yeah, let me see. So I have it marked here at... I put it, okay, I would say, what is it, times 12 plus 6. I would probably leave the finished ceiling height at around 9'6", so it's 114 inches.
9'6"? Let me see, dimension.
Yeah, because right now I think it's 8'6". If I remember correctly, I measured it and it was like 8'6". It's like 104 inches.
So are you sure that 9'6", you're not going to be intruding upon where the ducts are?
Well, so here's the thing: the ducts are not flexible. So instead of having that long sweep right there on those registers, I can just put a hard 90 and wrap it with flex, and with insulation, and it passes all code and everything. So I have plenty of space. The biggest concerning thing was the beams, but the beams are so high up there. There's no
the beams are high up. I think the beams are around like 10 foot something, 10.2 or something.
Yeah. So we have plenty of space. I mean, if you want to crank it down a little bit, we can do it like at 9'3". Just give it a couple inches up. But I think we should try to lift it as much as possible. So I really don't think they're gonna check it like crazy. As long as we show that we still have a drop ceiling, when we do expose, that's where they start questioning stuff. But right now, we're gonna keep the drop ceiling. We're just gonna raise it a little bit. So yeah, I would say put it at 9'6", and if for whatever reason I bring it down a little bit, they're not gonna trip on that.
Distance. Right now I've got it at 8'8" in my section.
Yeah, 8'8". So let's put it at 9'6".
Man, that's a. I don't even. Let me see. I could do maybe. I could show 9. I could show 9 and then just
boost it.
Get it to whatever you think. But
Okay.
Let me see. 9.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, then let's leave it at 9. I just don't want it to be such a big spread. If you're saying 8.5 and it looks like a 9.5, that's a big spread. But if you put it at 9 and I leave it at 9'4", 9'6", I don't.
Yeah, that should be fine. Okay.
Yeah, so 9 sounds perfect. So that's pretty much the only thing. Everything else is pretty straightforward. So are you gonna pull the plans out as a owner builder for her, or are you gonna? Or
I don't know if they'll allow owner builder since it's commercial. On residential, they do, but I'm not sure about commercial. We got to see. They might require a contractor license on file before they give us the building permit.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's I step in on that. I have the license.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So that's no issue. So then I guess that's pretty much the next step, just figuring out what the requirements are and what they're going to allow us to get away with. I know she wants to get rid of those walls, and I told her if we get rid of those walls, it's not that simple. You're going to have unfinished flooring and all kinds of stuff. Did you walk it with her already?
Yeah.
Are we doing any additional electrical, any more outlets, things like that?
We're gonna keep everything existing to remain, other than removing those walls.
Okay. So
And
just cap whatever electrical is inside junction boxes from cover place.
yes, but building and safety might come back and be like, hey, you're not meeting your minimum distance between outlets. So they might come back and be like, increase them, which
Yeah, that's what I said. So as soon as I saw him, we had a bigger spread. You're supposed to have them at every 6 feet or every 12 feet between two.
yeah, we're not meeting
Doing
it.
this, yeah, we're not meeting. I think it's like 16, 15 feet. So I told her, I was like, look, we can pull the permit without it, but if they come and flag it, that's extra. And she said that she understands. So as long as everyone's on board with that, then we can go ahead and try to get away with as much as we can.
Yeah. We gotta. Oh, is this text coming off? Oh, shit, it's fine. Well, we'll see what building and safety has to say about it. So hopefully they don't go too crazy about the outlet distances, but you know, it's at their discretion. There's always a
Yeah.
chance. So
Oh, and then actually one last thing. So there's a chase or like let's see. I'm looking at the floor plan.
oh,
here.
by the bathroom?
Yeah, by the
Yeah,
bathroom. You
yeah.
see that chase?
Yeah, I've got that on the floor plan.
Yeah, so on the floor plan right there, we're gonna actually extend that out a little bit because I'm gonna do a
Oh,
small
cabinet.
closet. Did she tell you about that?
Yeah, do you think I should show that on the plan?
I would
Okay, all right.
just so that in case they come, I want to make sure that everything looks legit.
Okay, so how far are you gonna extend that out? I'll draw it in right now.
Yeah, let me tell you right now what I think would be. It's just like a broom closet. So let me throw out one here. I would say from that existing, right? Like, okay, so if you're looking at that long wall, like you're standing where the reformer's facing that side, I would probably add an extra. So let me go from here. I'm gonna do
12 inches?
no, because the smallest door I can get in there that would make any sense is a 24 inches, like a 2 foot
Let's
door.
see, distance.
So-
The width of that thing is about 3 feet.
Yeah, so you might want to add like another.
So how much
3
depth?
feet.
3 feet depth? 3 feet.
Yeah, so continue along that face where, like the one that protrudes out, and then kick it out 3 feet. That way I can put a 2 foot door, and I still have space to put.
Wait, you're gonna put the door on the side? You're not gonna put the door in the front?
The thing is, if we put the door in the front, she wants to put wood, like slats.
Yeah, I know.
So when you walk in, you don't really see anything. So she doesn't really want a door on that face so that that way you don't see it.
Okay.
Yeah, because that chase, we can't use that. Like we have to physically build a brand new, little closet. So that's what I was thinking. 3 feet. That way I could put a 2 foot door. Because once we build it out, with the metal studs and everything, you're really only gonna have like 30 inches in there.
Okay, so what kind of door are you thinking?
Just a 24 inch 2 foot door.
Okay, swing door, double door, slider.
Just a single door.
single swing door?
Yeah,
Swing in or out?
out. Because if you swing in, it defeats the purpose of the closet.
Yeah, it's getting really close with the bathroom door because the bathroom door swings out too. Let me see if we could fit it.
Well, if that's the case, then she just has to be okay with the door being on the other side. Yeah, because it would just be like one or the other. You know, you open up one door or you open up the other. Because I don't know that it would interfere because remember, like, okay, let me. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna screenshot this little thing and I'm gonna draw it on my phone and I'll send it to you. That way we can be on the same page.
Here. Well,
Okay, so. All right, so there is. I mean, I don't have my computer right now, bro, so I'm just drawing it out. But
no, I have the floor plan fully dimensioned, and I drew it in here. It's the swings overlap by about like a ½ inch. Unless we justify the door. Hold on, let me justify it to the right. Actually, we could get away with it. I gotta justify it right. I had the door centered. Here, we could get away with it. It works.
yeah, okay, yeah, I think that makes the most amount of sense. That way, it looks nice and square and clean, and it doesn't interfere too much. But again, it really comes down to her. I guess just show her that change and see if she's cool with it. When we were there, she liked the idea. That way, when you look at it when you first come in, you don't see two doors back to back. You just kind of have them centered.
Okay. New
For like a closet.
room, closet.
Yeah,
Okay.
'cause we can't put a small one in front of that egress, right? It's too tight. Where exit number 2 is, because what are they calling for there? 36 inches? Because if it's 36 inches, we have a little bit of space. But it might be more. It might be like 48 or whatever.
Well, if you're doing a 36 by 36, it's not gonna fit back there. I think where you're imagining it is,
Ideal.
yeah, unless we could put the door in the front and have it clad with slats. So even though it swings out, it looks like a continuous piece of wood.
Yeah, I told her the same thing. I could wrap the doors with the little wood slats, and she said she didn't mind either or. So as long as, honestly, I think either or is going to be fine. Whatever you think is going to flow better. I just figured we would do it like that so that it looks like a nice clean corner and you don't see a bunch of stuff.
Okay, sure. I'll just draw it like that for now.
Okay, sweet.
All right, I'll send y'all the revised plans shortly.
Okay, sweet. And then if you need anything from me, let me know. I can send over my contractor's license, or unless you're gonna do RTI, then I go ahead and take over from there when it's approved.
Yeah, we could do that.
Okay.
So I'll submit without it, and then yeah, they might give us the RTI, and then I'll let you know when it's time to pull the permit. Or if they ask for it in the process, then we'll get the
reach out to me.
contractor.
We'll go ahead.
info.
We'll get in there. And we'll address whatever needs to be done.
All right.
Okay, sweet. Well, hey, I appreciate your help, brother. We'll talk soon. Okay.
All right, sounds good. All right,
Take care.
later.
Bye.
Bye. Are we swinging it that way? Actually, let's delete this one first. Oh, well, we're late. Yeah, we're over the 2-hour mark now. Paste that there. There we go. Save. Okay, now this changed. And this changed. Save. Combine these. Combine. PDF. Still don't like some of the cover or the last page. Let's clean up this, delete that line. Some flashes here. North row, better here. Save. Okay, now which should I just update? Yeah, 05 and the cover sheet. Set. Save. The scale of that one is 1/8, not quarter. Set. Print. Set. this is going to be drafted too. The space here. I want to center this better. I will improve that cover sheet. Okay, already looks much better. It's actually 8th. And nice. That looks good. Okay. And 2009. Save. Okay. One last update. Now I'm not even gonna look at it anymore. I'm gonna combine the files and send them out. Bit of print. Yeah, I did. What's going on? Combine an Acrobat. Combine single PDF. Save. My computer. 260420. So Pilates. All right, that's it. We got it. Adios, muchachos. And